Okay, y'all, so we're going to be skipping around some more, listen to some more of what Katt Williams had to say. He dropped some bombshells on Hollywood, on some people in Hollywood, and we reacting to it. This is me watching TV. Let's roll.
Tell me, I read the script. Ricky Smiley told you he didn't read your script. The Santa Claus was a crackhead. He just had that outfit on. That's what I couldn't have played.
Okay.
Like I couldn't have played a black guy that got raped in the bathroom.
Right. So at any point in time, you're like, man, I made a mistake, man. I should have stayed my butt in Ohio, man, because this ain't what I signed up for.
Okay, hold on, let's go back to what he said.
Actually gonna be something. And when I asked them if they could just make sure that my brothers didn't get separated and what have you, they said they couldn't make those type of guarantees, that they weren't really sure what would happen if this went down. And so part of leaving was the hope that it would be okay for them, because none of them experienced what I experienced. I'm saying I'm the oldest, it's a lot riding on me. I'm supposed to.
Okay, so we're going to go back. So he talking a little bit about his family right here. Hold on, we need to go back to see exactly.
Don't try to disfellowship me for sexual acts and I'm a virgin. Sorry, God don't make mistakes. You don't get 2 times to fuck me over. What do you mean you went to God and he told you I was guilty? You just lied on God. So long. That's it. There's no conversation. Deuces. That's what it was.
That's when you made the decision. After that conversation right there, you say, nah, I can't live under this rule.
It wasn't a conversation. It was an altercation. In the altercation, I love my father loved me, but we are 2 men at it. That, it'll never be the same again. You can't sleep comfortably around me, and I can't sleep comfortably around you.
How similar are you to your father?
No, I don't know. He's a great man. I'm saying,
Because y'all butted heads.
Right, but I'm saying that generally.
Wait, hold on. I had to miss some, so I might just skip the whole part.
Well, I asked because it went all the way to the actual department, so it was actually going to be something. And when I asked them if they could just make sure that my brothers didn't get separated and what have you, they said they couldn't make those type of guarantees, that they weren't really sure what would happen if this went down. And so part of leaving was the hope that it would be okay for them, because none of them experienced what I experienced. I'm saying I'm the oldest, it's a lot riding on me. I'm supposed to at least religiously hold down the family's name.
Correct.
At this household.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How much older are you than the baby and the knee baby?
Like a lot older. Like I think
13.
Yeah, they're 5. And
Wait, hold on.
done for them, what heroin had done for them, what speed had done for them.
I need to get back to the celebrity part. Oh, this same commercial again, yeah. Talk about coming up on Shannon Sharp.
And I'm going to make it count. Because I'm worth the investment it takes.
This is the reckoning. 2024. The reckoning.
You watch it. You know every comedian that's been on my show. You watch every episode.
That's not what you said. You said I know every comedian.
You know every comedian.
You limiting me.
Oh, you watch every episode because you know things. You know things.
That's always where I'm trying to come from.
All right, hold on, y'all. We reacting, but hold on.
Of professional actors, which is what made it so egregious. That guy. Say, I was supposed to. You were supposed to what?
I think we covered that part already.
We're gonna do it together. We're gonna do some buddy cop shit. I said, Martin, you got my motherfucking word, my nigga. Go do what you gotta do. When you come back, I'm in your movie.
Hold on. He was talking about Martin too?
And never has sucked a penis. That was my only goal. I didn't want to get what.
Wait, hold on. Man, here we go. Look at Shannon. Must be some juicy stuff, Paul.
You financed your first stand-up. You had 20. It cost you 22,000. You had 25 to your name.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to do that?
Man, he know all that.
You believe that much in Katt?
I believe that much in business. In business, the goal is for you to become independent and be the boss, take the responsibility, and also get the profit.
Okay.
That's all. How can I be looking for you to put me on if I wouldn't? And if I can't show you what you missed out on, why would you believe me? Now, the fact that I was able to do it 12 times, that's the real thing. The part that I'm able to do it all across the country. The fact that every time I do a tour or a special, you think, well, that's sponsored by somebody. Somebody did a good job. No, just the guy they're kicking around. Just the one that might mentally not be all there. He's the one.
Well, he taking shots, y'all. Because, you know, all the framing language, like I told y'all before, that you need therapy, mentally not all there. We talk about gaslighting on here. We talk about all this stuff. Look at Shannon. Like, that's the old boy look again.
Picking the outfits, writing this guy's material, booking the shows, making sure he gets there. He's the one hiring the other comedians. But hey, I knew that that's the end goal. So if that's the end goal and I'm there when I start, why would I deviate from that?
Right.
Remember, my goal was to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole.
Here we go.
And never has.
Yeah, I hear that, right?
Sucked a penis. That was my only goal.
Look at Shannon.
I didn't want to get what a white woman.
Shannon trying not to laugh because he know he gonna get in trouble when he laugh at some of this stuff.
Like Jonathan Majors. Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take your rabbit ass down in 2 weekends. And that's the truth for them.
You know what? Hey, Katt, if you see this video, you need your own podcast, man.
Matter. So I stayed away from that. And remember, I told you the drug story from when I'm in the park.
Yeah.
So these are just the things. I had all of those when I came in. I already was ready for that. That's what they don't like.
I did not know. You're telling me and showing me a side of the business that I didn't know. That you guys are.
Man, he know he done her. Shannon is that guy, man. Shannon getting his numbers up. Stand right down the middle. Look at his face.
Man, the competition, the competitiveness.
That's all business. I don't care if they're selling Coke. You wouldn't believe the things that Coca-Cola says about Pepsi. You wouldn't believe the water conversations between Dasani and Liquid Death. Like in all business, in all sport, competition is a driving force. And I don't require anybody to be better. Who am I? I just require if you're a loser and you've taken shortcuts at every chance.
Body language, y'all. Wait, let's go back a little bit. I want y'all to pay close attention to something. A lot of times when people are agitated yet speaking the truth, that vein come out right in the side of their neck. Look. Let me show you.
But hey, I knew that that's the end goal. So if that's the end goal and I'm there when I start, why would I deviate from that?
Right.
Remember,
I'm gonna stop it right what I'm
my
talking
goal was
about.
to get this far in Hollywood and still have a virgin asshole
We rewind it a little bit.
and never have sucked a penis. That was my only goal.
It's coming up.
I didn't want to get with a white woman because I was scared she might have me running down the street like Jonathan Majors.
Come on, Cat.
Not because I didn't like white women. I think white women are as great as any other women. But I'm not gonna act like I'm not scared of them. I have a reason to be scared. You could be Kang the Conqueror, and they could take.
Wait, hold on.
No, you're telling me and showing me a side of the business that I didn't know. That you guys are, man, the competition, the competitiveness.
That's all business. I don't care if they're selling Coke. You wouldn't believe the things that Coca-Cola says about Pepsi. You wouldn't believe the water conversations between Dasani and Liquid Death. Like in all business, in all sport, competition is a driving force. And I don't require anybody
Watch
to
what
be
he say.
better. Who am I? I just require if you're a loser.
Now, this is what I want y'all to pay attention to. Look at his neck. Look at his face. Look how he's positioned. This is harsh truth stance. So that's how you know that it's some validity to what he's saying. If you look at the position of his body, you look at his neck, look at his eyes, watch what he says.
And you've taken shortcuts at every chance. And you've made sure that you didn't put anybody on that really had a work ethic and was a God-fearing person, and you helped it. If that was never you, then don't act like that's you.
And that's what they do on YouTube. And that's what makes me wonder if it's something going on amongst some of these people. What he's talking about is in almost everything. People, the little hidden brothers club that act like they're more talented than you.
Don't get out here now that you don't do stand-up and start acting like, oh, you're not sure why you don't do stand-up no more. I heard you got run off. You better be careful. The nigga that run you off gonna show up and he gonna tell everybody. Man, what you gonna be able to say? Nothing. Why you think I speak with such clarity? I'm actually involved in each one of these stories I told you about. Right. Right.
And so we can go forward a little bit. Oh my God. Well, I don't care about Netflix. Netflix is one of my favorite things. What's this? Do I need to watch this? What's this?
Tell me what happened. I wake up. Bright light blinding us. Taser goes off. And I see they're wearing wetsuits.
Man, I'm finna watch that.
Amigos, do you have to get out of a financial situation?
I don't think we ever, as a nation, can remember a time that the Migos were financially unsuccessful. So for the record, I would assume that they've never needed Katt Williams' financial assistance for anything. I'm sure that between QC, the label, and other things, they were taken care of. On the other hand, if I was given the opportunity to help them, would I? Of course I would. That's what I do. I'm a pro-black non-racist. Like, I really, really love black people, but I don't love them more than other people. I love everybody. I'm a book
Katt Williams is one of the realest, man.
black guy, and I try to stick with that. But I'm not one of those pillow talkers either. Like when I do something good,
Slap.
I'm really not doing it for the gram. It's not for any of that. I'm just doing it because it's good to do.
I appreciate that. I don't know if this is true, but I did read that comedians on your show say that women sometimes would bring them money and not say where it came from?
Say that again?
Comedians who say women would bring them money and not say where it came from.
Right. So, I'm not a feminist like a feminist would be, but I do believe that that in my camp, like if I had 35 people in my camp, right? I believe that other than 4 jobs, I believe.
Wait, hold on.
That a woman is better at any of them jobs than any man could be.
Okay.
So 10 of these jobs, no man can work because I'd rather a female be there. If I got
Well, I need some of that brandy. I need some of that, man. Now he done went somewhere else. We might have to fast forward.
I smell anybody's breath, I want it to be hers. I don't want none of you crusty.
Hold on.
For that, I got exactly what I was trying to get. I haven't been shorted in any way.
I mean, 7, 8 kids, single. You gonna get married?
You remember the conversation where it was me?
Yes.
And I didn't know what was gonna happen to my 2 little brothers and it was just gonna be out there?
Yes.
So when it gone full circle and I'm one of the richest men that ever lived. And I don't mean, please don't look at my net worth. I saw my net worth, I had that on me. I don't
Wait a minute. See, now I gotta look it up. I wonder when he's talking about.
I swear to God. What I'm saying is, like, I'm saying my net worth is less than my last Netflix deal. You understand what I'm telling you?
It makes sense.
But I'm fine.
So they probably, that's part of the blacklisting probably. They got the people they exalt net worth elevated, and they probably has his deflated.
And you can understand where I'm at. Like, I promise you, no jealousy, no bitterness, none of that. I got exactly what I was trying to get. I haven't been shorted in any way.
I mean, 7, 8 kids, single. You gonna get married?
You remember the conversation where it was me?
Yes.
And I didn't know what was gonna happen to my 2 little brothers and it was just gonna be out there?
Yes.
So when it gone full circle and I'm one of the richest men that ever lived. And I don't mean, please don't look at my net worth. I saw my net worth.
Wait, hold on. Let's see what he say.
Because I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it. That's how Diddy be feeling.
Now, come on, man, come. So, you're not supposed to look at anything that you don't want.
Not me personally, just because God has given me literally everything I ever even pump faked like I want. And good at leading by example, but behind the scenes, that's never what I was pushing. They understood that because of my stance, there was a certain thing that would come my way. Mm-hmm. And so accountability and responsibility is part of what you're teaching is that, even if you're doing the greatest thing in the world, there's this thing called no good deed goes unpunished. Like, there's a real Murphy's Law. But basically in raising kids, you're just trying to give them a better man.
So they've been talking about something he said about marriage. I'm gonna find that, and then I'm gonna go back to the celebrity stuff.
No, you don't get the. What's she listening to? You didn't be listening to Sexy Red. You broke. Toxic people are trying to get things. They're not being toxic for no reason. They're gaining something out of how they operate. That's why they operate like that, because they get something. As soon as you find that out, you'll be able to cut off what they getting, and they will leave. Yeah. Say again?
You robbed once, correct?
No, I never remember.
You didn't get robbed. You didn't get approached by government trying to get robbed? They didn't take anything.
I wasn't even the
target?
I wasn't even who they were talking to. Rings.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so it's having a respect for the craft that I'm doing. That means I'm trying to do the best
Hold on, y'all.
possible.
What was it like working with Spike Lee doing Priceline?
Hold on.
If you name any of the young comedians, I'm aware of all of them, and they're all doing a great job. It doesn't matter if it's Country Wayne or Desi Banks. It doesn't matter if it's Carlos or Chico. It doesn't matter if it's
Desi Banks is funny.
It's hilarious. It really doesn't.
Desi Banks is now that guy, man. What make him so funny is Desi Banks. Like, it be like situations that you done seen. Wait, hold on.
Tory Lanez and Meg. What would you take on that? Because I know you got to take on everything.
It's a difficult position because somebody's not going to tell the truth. And the truth has got to be told. In all circumstances, the truth has got to be told. So if you don't want to say she shot her, then you shot her. And that's the end of that.
All right, hold on.
You never have.
Let's go back to the celebrity talk. He went right into it. We're going to skip around and we're going to close this out. Oh.
100% off treatment plans, making it easier to get started with quality care.
They saw that Shannon was going viral. They said, let me put these ads on here.
I made some 27 peak dashes.
As you sit here currently.
For 30 years, they're a group. These aren't three random guys. The way that Ricky Smiley kept appearing at all of my auditions.
Wait, we already talked. Okay.
Body like me in the business.
Faison just called straight.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0. Why is he allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all. As a knowledge and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing,
You will tell it.
no, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that, I value that, I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They all know it. Why? Because you don't make me the villain. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that. 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week.
So if you didn't hear it the first time, he said that Steve Harvey is lying about being homeless. He took his story. He said he was making $3,000 a show, 5 shows a week.
They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that?
We already covered that, so let's go a little further.
It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up.
All right, hold on.
That's what it is.
Even as a young child, you were willing to tell your parents that some of the things that you're saying doesn't coincide. Altercation.
I in no way gave you the impression that I won anything. I'm the one leaving. I'm out of bounds. This is his house.
Right. Must you tell a joke before you master it?
How many times
Y'all gotta give me a second.
already told him what I was on when I first came in? I told him they was gonna come after me, they was gonna cancel.
Billions.
And I did.
But I'm just saying, how in Florida at 13, 14 years of age, you're like,
all the comedians have to come through these radio stations
Right.
because you have to sell your tickets, and so that means you have to go to the radio station.
yes.
I don't go to the radio station, and I don't make posts to sell tickets. I just don't. So you've not seen me. I'm not here in some subservient position
No.
where somebody sent me over.
You here out of the kindness of your heart. You are.
No, I'm saying in the interview
yes.
situations.
Yes.
Yeah, like,
Yes,
right.
for sure.
Yeah, and this person knew I wasn't there for that, or yeah, it's
But how hard, because you have to understand, she is a female, and so you have to be careful. You have to handle her with kid gloves.
sir. You want to go ahead and take that out? You don't want to be against equality, do you?
No.
What you just said
This is deep, y'all. Listen to this.
was very unequal, sir.
But
I
you
think maybe you've had enough of this.
Boy, this man is a genius. He took the double standard that's alive and well in the world, in particular the United States, and slapped Shannon Sharp on top of his head with it. Because they want to say they're equal. Shannon Sharp saying handle them with kid gloves. Tony Gaston saying handle them with kid gloves. R.C. Blake saying handle them with kid gloves. You see that? Wow.
Because I think I just heard you say
But yeah,
that women are not equal and should be treated unequally.
They
And
want to be
you
treated.
mean as a comedian?
No. Listen, you understand and I understand.
Yeah.
In certain situations, they want to be treated equal. Not all situations.
When it's convenient for them.
And what part of what you saw her get?
Oh, she deserved everything you gave her.
What part would have been different if she was a man? It would have just been more vicious.
Yeah, that's my point.
I
That's my point.
took all the vicious and venom away because I didn't have any. Plus, I understood. I'm not trying to offend black women with short hair. I'm not trying to offend heavyset women. I'm not trying to upset fellow comedians. I'm not trying to do any of that, and I am qualified to be able to do none of that and still eviscerate you because I'm smart enough to know that I need to say that you have gnarled fingers because I know your limited education means you don't know what the word means.
So in other words, he talking about some run-ins that he had, that he handled with pure genius. Cause you know how it is, man. We talk about this, man. Women think you're supposed to let them win, and then they say, I can beat him. You're supposed to let him win, but then they say, I can beat him. When you don't let him win, you're beating women. And in so many words, that's what he's saying.
So you can't possibly respond to it. You're not sure of the meaning. And I'm going to continue hitting you because this is what comedians do.
Right.
You've been masquerading that you're a comedian too. And that's the fallacy.
So,
No?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to get to the other part.
When
You aren't made
Oh,
for moderate to
goodness
severe Crohn's
gracious.
disease or ulcerative colitis, but
You
Entyvio
know what?
is. A clinical trial.
you see me, I'm much, much bigger than you had thought. I have far less play in me than you would like. And I'm relentless. I'm out there. I'm still, to this day, I play 11 games of basketball with a 20-year-old. The record is 92-6. This is just in the yard, just to the rack, just cause.
Wait, y'all, hold on.
Things. But not a writer.
Right.
Not a writer.
Hold on. You know what?
How
I'm
do
out.
you develop
Hold on one second.
money?
So we skipped around. Let's go to this right here.
And that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. And you got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. I'm so free.
Can I get another one? You can hear, get your number.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Referencing a previous comment.
He gave him, so he got to talking about P. Diddy, and Shannon Sharp kind of deflected it by taking the drink itself and giving him more drink. But anyway, I'm going to go through this, and I might finish this up, or I might come back to this another day. This is my first time watching some of it, so my reaction was kind of, I'm sitting there watching it, like, because I told y'all this is me watching TV anyway, so. But let me go through this, and we're going to get to some of the nitty-gritty stuff.